Hello everyone. Welcome back to my video. Today we are going to discuss what we can expect once we arrive at US airport or port of entry. Let's start the video. Arriving in the US as an international student is an exciting step on your study abroad journey. Though immigration office delays and increased security at US Customs and Border Protection (CBP) checkpoints can make even a seasoned tourist feel like a first-time traveler, do not let minor airport inconveniences cause you extra stress. With a bit of patience and preparation, your travel experience can be an enjoyable start to your international education. What to consider before arrival? Choose an airline. Start by narrowing down which airlines offer flights to and from your destination US city. With more than 500 airports in the US, some airlines may not offer flights to your desired destination and/or may require connecting flights. You can research offerings online independently or work with a travel agent to find the best options. Compare travel prices and itineraries. There are many ways you can book a cheap student flight. Airlines and online travel providers will offer different student airfare options, and there are additional possibilities to make your flight more affordable. Choose a less expensive day to fly. If you are on the hunt for cheap student flights, consider booking your ticket for a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday flight. Midweek tickets are usually cheaper, as travel demand is lower compared to Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays. Look for student offers. Most airlines and online travel agencies offer discounts, cashbacks, and additional baggage allowance to student travelers. Use your miles. Consider signing up for a frequent flyer program with your desired airline. As a frequent flyer, you collect miles when you travel, which can be used for additional perks such as upgrading your seat, purchasing your seat, reducing the price of your ticket, and more. Plan transportation. Consider organizing transportation to the airport in advance and leaving early. Getting to the airport at least 90 minutes before departure time can give you enough time to comfortably find where you need to go. If you are planning to travel by taxi, book in advance, and share how many bags you have and how many people will be joining you. Choose what to pack. Choosing what to bring with you and how you should pack comes down to deciding what you need the most, and how easily you want to access your luggage. Confirm with your chosen airline about your baggage allowance and prioritize what you pack. Additionally, make sure you check to see if what you pack is allowed by the US Customs and Border Protection (CBP). Review COVID protocols. Before your trip, be sure to check the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) and the US Department of Homeland Security sites for the latest COVID-related information and travel requirements. Your university may have separate COVID safety protocols in place and you will have to prepare to follow those rules as well. Arriving in the US. At the airport. Step 1. Disembark the plane. If you have traveled internationally on an airplane before, your port of entry arrival should be familiar. The port of entry is where you officially enter the United States. You will pass through a US immigration checkpoint shortly after you exit the plane. Make sure you have all your required papers in order and ready to show to the CBP agent in the airport when the time comes. Remember to pack the documents you need to enter the US in your carry-on luggage for easy access. Take the original versions with you to the US and leave a copy of each at home, just in case you lose something. It is also a good idea to bring $250 to $500 on your person or in your carry-on in case of emergencies. If you intend to carry large amounts of cash with you, e.g., more than $10,000, you must report the money to CBP. It's recommended that you fill out any custom declaration forms or immigration cards the airline provides before your final arrival to reduce delays after you disembark the airplane. At the airport. Step 2. Proceed through the immigration checkpoint. According to Homeland Security, international students need to have their visa, passport, and Form I-20, or Certificate of Eligibility for Non-Immigrant Student Status. We recommend bringing the following documents in your carry-on luggage as well. 1. Letter of acceptance from your university. 2. Copy of statement of fees. 3. Tuition and fee payment receipt. 4. SEVIS I-901 fee receipt. 5. sealed and certified academic transcripts. 6. Academic certificates. 7. English proficiency and other entrance exam scores. 8. Bank statements proving sufficient funds to finance your time living in the U.S. 9. If applicable, any customs letters or G-28 documentation included in your university acceptance packet. Checking through immigration and customs is a two-part process. Make sure you enter the visa line when passing through immigration. Generally speaking, the first step is the immigration checkpoint, where you will show your passport, visa, and I-20. The second part comes when you pass through customs after collecting your checked luggage from the claim carousels in the baggage terminal. Remember, your port of entry may not be your final destination. If you are entering the U.S. through a different city from your university and have to catch a connecting flight, you will also be required to follow all the domestic travel protocols. At the airport. Step 3. Collect your luggage. Finding the baggage terminal for your flight can be tricky in an unfamiliar airport. Look for signage that will lead you to your suitcases and other checked items, or find an airport employee or information booth to help you find where you need to go. Most of us have a personal strategy when it comes to collecting luggage at the baggage terminal of an airport. No matter if you prefer to be first to the carousel or if you prefer to track your suitcase with an airline's mobile baggage tracking application, these tips can help you keep safe and keep moving. 1. Make your luggage easy to spot. Add a sticker, ribbon, or brightly colored identifier to distinguish your luggage from a group of similar-looking suitcases. 2. Check your tags. Once you locate your bags, confirm the luggage tag stickers are correct. Look for your contact information badge or any other identifying characteristics. Remember, add your contact information to the outside and inside of each bag when packing. 3. Have a plan. Bags get lost every day. If your bags do not make it to your final destination, you will have to contact the airline to make delivery arrangements or file a claim. Make sure what's packed in your carry-on can get you through a few days, and take note of the airline phone number just in case. Before you leave the claim area, be sure to inspect your bags for damage as well. At the airport. Step 4. Pass through customs. The customs process may take longer than the immigration checkpoint and include a CBP official interview. The interview is nothing to worry about, but be sure to familiarize yourself with what you are allowed and not allowed to bring into the U.S. During the interview, be prepared to answer questions about your stay in the U.S., including where you are attending university, what you plan on studying, and how you plan to pay for your education. Be sure to have your documents available and ready to share with the official, as well. By knowing what to expect and following the rules, you will give yourself the best chance of entering the U.S. on an F-1 student visa. At the airport. Step 5. Get a ride to campus. Almost all airports in the United States have bus, taxi, and rideshare vehicles available to take you to campus. However, before you flag down a cab, make sure you have checked in with your advisors and university contacts to see if a school shuttle is available or if your university can arrange for a rideshare to meet you. If you have not done so, it is a good idea to have a rideshare app on your mobile phone. Lyft and Uber are the most popular in the U.S. Airports usually have designated areas for pickup and drop-off that are well marked. Follow these signs if you plan on grabbing a ride from an app or a taxi. Ideally, you will go straight to campus after you arrive, but because of available flight schedules and/or travel budget, many students must catch flights that have them arrive on campus before move-in day. In these cases, you will have to find alternate accommodations until directed otherwise. It's a good idea to reach out to the university if you know you will be arriving early. The university has experience with these sorts of issues and will be able to give you good advice regarding hotels and other options until your housing is ready. From the airport. Step 6. Arrive on campus. The hard part is over. Once you arrive on campus, you will be directed to your dorm and/or any welcome activities. Several university representatives will be available to make sure you have the information you need and are headed in the right direction. During your first days on campus, you will likely take part in a new student orientation. Your campus team will send you a full schedule and all relevant details in advance, typically a week before you arrive on campus, so you should know exactly what to expect. Get ready for the experience of a lifetime. After the application and visa process, you should be getting pretty good at facing new challenges and overcoming them. Navigating airports, finding new interests, and starting an international education are all part of the study in the USA experience. But remember, it's okay to have questions when you arrive at your new home in the US. Many universities launch their school year with Orientation Week, which is a great time to get familiar with the campus, meet new people, and learn tricks and tips for making your international education successful. If you have questions about your new home, this is a great time to ask them. That's all in this video. We hope the information in this video is helpful and will prepare you for your arrival in US and give you a lifetime of experience. See you in next video.